rolling. The way that I sprouted with this shit, they think I'm a Brussels. I'm from the sip, not a guzzle, so niggas is puzzled at how I've been piecing these theses together and keeping it subtle. I come off the buckle with it like I'm Pootie Tang. Nigga, platinum plats, I need a couple, cause this what they like. Mosquito bite.
All right, boys, and we are back. All right, as you can see, that thing fine like wine. Boy, you see that reflection? Boy, you see that? What up? Hello. I still can't see my face. Boy, that motherfucker is clean. So, told y'all at the end of the last one, we be working on the suspension around here. And I start getting things in. So, you see the name, Big QA1. We got QA1, pretty much the front of everything together. K-member, strut bar, strut brace, strut bar, however you want to put it. Wonder bar, coilovers, lower control arms, the whole nine. And they are adjustable. So everything got anti-seize on it. Everything's together as far as I can get it for right now. Told y'all I was gonna work on getting the rear end out. I've already pulled pretty much all of this bullshit out. So rear end is out. I'm about to put it on dollies, move that bitch up front, get it the hell out of my way. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I ain't gonna say that. I'm giving it I'm gonna sell it, but I'm just not sure where, who, and when. I need to get it posted. Damn, that bitch leaking fucking brake fluid. That's some bullshit. All right, these vet wheels, I had a few of y'all ask about. Yeah, I already gave them away. Buddy's supposed to be coming to get these shits tomorrow. So I gave away the full set, all 4 of them. I don't need them. I'm not gonna use them. I need them to fuck up out my way. What better than to bless somebody with them? Because I'm not gonna use them. Our new wheels is currently on the way as we speak. So I ain't got no use for them. If all else fails, I might fuck around and buy some donuts so that I can roll the car around. But those are in good condition. I don't want to fuck those up. So I'd rather just give them to somebody that's going to use them. We got to get rid of this stuff. Oh, yeah. So I'm about to spend the day cleaning up. Throw this motherfucker on these dollies to get it up out my way. And then we're going to keep on pushing from there. Yeah. All right, boys. What is going on? So, you know, I told y'all we got them. Buddy coming to get those tomorrow at 10. We might have the rear diff sold already too. So I'm gonna take the plate apart, the backing plate. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna check the gearing that's in the rear. Send Buddy a picture of that. And then we might have that sold as well. So those I gave away. The diff, well, the rear end I ended up selling. So yeah, that's that. Sorry if I still sound horrible. I'm so close to getting the gas tank out. My flashlight's over there, so sorry it's so dark, but I just got the straps to get out, and I gotta pull the fuel cap out, and then we should just be ready to drop this mug. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the rest of the fuel lines though, because it is still fuel in them fuel lines, which surprises me. So I'm pretty sure all of that fuel is like just sitting inside of the fuel filter, if I had to guess. So we're gonna pull the rest of this out, and then we're gonna see what it look like, and I'll show y'all what I'll be putting in here. Sorry it's dark, and that I don't feel like reaching all the way over there to get the flashlight. But yeah, that's where we're gonna go with that. All right, what is up, you guys? Little update. So I know I haven't really gone through the entire process of taking the tank out, but as y'all see, gas tank is out. I cleaned it up a little bit, not nothing too crazy for real, but cleaned it up a little bit. Still gotta clean the filler neck. I pulled a heat shield and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Oh, there she go. All right, so we pulled pretty much all we needed to pull. Oh, there's a spider somewhere in here. That ain't gonna work, but we're gonna get them out. So struts got to come out. This bar right here got to come out. Same thing for the other side. And I'm gonna have to get up in the car, pull all of the stuff we already put in the car. I'm gonna have to pull out. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Start pulling stuff out and then getting it up out of here so it doesn't get messed up or junky. Dylan, shout out to Dylan. Dylan came and got them wheels today. So the backstory behind me giving those away. So I'm not gonna use them. I don't need them. I figured I could help somebody else out with their build. Just like people have helped me out with my stuff in the past, especially with like the 240. So that was that. He came and picked those up. Short little story for us. He goes, I don't know him at all. We're quite literally just in the same Facebook group for third gens. and he's rebuilding his dad's old 3rd gen as like his own, and that didn't have a set of wheels, so he picked up those. So it's gonna go on his build. Hopefully I get to see them after he powder coats them and puts them on. So yeah, that's that. I got a guy coming later this week to pick up the old rear end, so I can get that up out of here. And then we got to make a dump run so I can get rid of the exhaust, the old fuel stuff, which I probably cut that down with my isolating saw. So we'll get rid of that. That bar right there, I don't need that one because I got a new one, but I do need the bracket, which is sitting up over here, so we'll keep that. Yeah, kind of just moving along. Also, so I haven't really unboxed any of the parts, so as y'all have noticed, I have a whole parts bin over here, and then like all the parts I had at my mom and them crib. As far as like all the QA1 stuff, still not done with all of that stuff because the rest of that goes in the rear. And then another part of it goes in the mid section of the car to brace that. This right here is a Holley universal fuel pump hanger. So I got my twin pumps. I'm not gonna tell y'all what they is just yet. I may not tell y'all at all. I'm not sure yet, but we got our twin pumps in the hanger. I ordered my hole saw for that, so we're gonna zip that out, and then we're gonna fit that in, get measurements, and then I need to order what is it, my Holley easy level sending fuel sending unit, so it can run my full or empty gauge. So I got to get that. I'm probably put that right beside it, and then we'll run all of that. I need to order my fuel lines, and I need to order some dash 8 and 6 lines for that, and I'm running that all through the car. Reason we got to take all this stuff out is because not only do I got to take the struts and stuff out, but the access panel that they cut in this car, the previous owner, I'm gonna cut that out and make it look all nice and pretty. Probably get like a Detroit Speed one. They're not that bad. I think it's like $129. I'll just pick up one of those. Hell, we got a decent bit of metal around here that we're getting rid of, so I'll probably make like another $100 off of metal. We'll put that into the build. Oh, and your boy broke his fucking welder. I stepped on that bitch last night, and now it's broken. So I'm about to do a claim and see if they'll send me another one. It's a long shot, but I'm gonna try it because I know I can't return it. And yeah, so that's kind of where we at. So I don't really have anything we're gonna be doing tonight. It's just a quick little update. I'm gonna get that fitted in before this week is over with. Get this straight before the week is over with. Go ahead and order that other stuff, and just try to keep knocking stuff out. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Eventually, once we finish the back, and then I pick up my rear end and stuff, and we put that in, I'll do a parts unveiling of everything we got in here, and then we'll start to put the 6.2 together. And then once we get the 6.2 together, we'll drop it in. That'll be its new resting home, and I can get rid of these pallets and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot, but we getting there. So I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I'll hit y'all with another little update in like a quick little second, because you know what's days for me is seconds for y'all. But yeah, appreciate y'all. So your boy Hype out for a little bit. All right, boys, late night, we back. No, I still sound funny. I'm gonna pull the shop towels that I put in there to soak up the gas. We're gonna pull those out. I'm gonna clear off the trunk of the car, and then I'm gonna start pulling stuff out of the back, so that I can pull the last bit of carpet I got out, and then I'll start pulling the shocks and stuff out. Cut out that other side that they didn't cut out as far as the access panel, so we can make an actual access panel, and we're gonna go from there. So yeah, let's get to it.
Sweet on my tongue, you leaning close. Say that where you from? I'ma drive.
Alright, so I had to take care of them lines right quick so I can get them out of the way. But we're about to unplug everything, take everything out, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put this stuff at yet. I know I can unplug, I can take that from there. We can't really do that middle side though. Oh, we can't take the cord out from thing it's connected to. So we got that one. I think I remember where all of these go. So I should be straight on as far as these. I'm probably gonna label them with tape just to be safe. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause I labeled them down there. But yeah, just so the ease of putting them back in, I'm probably gonna label it that way. So I'll label this stuff and I'm gonna start pulling stuff out and pull this out. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, boys. So we've ran into a issue. It's the access door that the last owner cut. That's just a plate of steel I had just laying around. So found the access door. They jacked it up. They have cuts here. This that peels up over here. Realistically, for me to fix it to my liking, I'm going to have to cut out this along here, fix that up, weld it in. After I weld it in, then I'm gonna have to cut this up again and make an access panel out of the actual like access panel shit. So, and then cut off these knobs because I don't need them. And they already done poked the hole in my sub box. So had I known that before, I wouldn't have put the sub box in. But that's where we at with this. So I'm probably finna get working on this. I'm not gonna like cut it out and whatnot tonight. I'm probably just gonna clean this stuff up and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll probably end up cutting it out and stuff tomorrow. I got more time. And what is that? I didn't know that was there. So yeah, we're about to get to it. All right, so I don't know where I quite left off with y'all, but we got this massive asshole for whoever tried to cut a access panel. So I'm gonna work on that, work on getting down here straight, work on getting that out the way. Andrew did come and get the diff, so our other diff is gone, so out of here. We got rid of a drive shaft too, that's out of here as well. Probably everything else I gotta probably just gonna get rid of. I gotta pull the towels out of here, so I'm about to get on that, and then I'll get to cutting the rest of this out. So I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse, and we just gonna keep on rocking and rolling, man.
Below, was in the side before. Slow breath, take control. Say my name, I let it go. Got my hair tied back, hoodie half zip. City hum in the back, all about my lip. You been talking like you're ready for a real test. All that small talk, afraid to let me feel sweat. Tension on your jaw, you don't say much. Put your hand on my waist, got a soft touch. You been praying for a night, you can't rewind. I've been saving on my wild for your wild side. Tell me, can you keep it steady when it turn around? Come on, take it to the floor, can you hold it down? Every doubt that you had, let it fall off now. Say you want it, show me how. I'ma drop it low, right there, nice and slow. If you catch this body, don't let go. You've been begging for the truth, here it goes. I'ma drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. You don't need a script, boy, follow my lead. Every inch of this frame built for your greed. Got my nails in your bag like a promise kept. Every arch, every band, look at my wreck. You been front roast ever since the first glance. See you backstage, caught up in this trance. You said give me something I can't confess. I said keep your hands right there, I'll handle the rest. Say that can you keep it steady when I turn around? When I take it to the floor, can you hold it down? Every doubt that you had, let it fall off now. Say you want it, show me how. I'ma drop it low, right there, nice and slow. If you catch this body, don't let go. You've been begging for the truth, here it goes. I'ma drop it low, I'ma drop it low, I'ma drop it low. You want all of me? Say it from your chest, don't you play with me. Got you shaking when I ride that beat. Say my name till you fall asleep. If I bend this deep, you don't call it lust. If I lie
All right, boys. So, as y'all seen, we cut that out, grounded the sides down with a flat disc. I'll go back and do a better job later when I'm actually going to weld the steel plate I got over top of it, because they cut way too much out for the plate I got. So we'll fix that. Y'all seen I took the struts that was in the back, we took those out. We took those bars out on both sides. That is pretty much it for what needs to come out. So now I'm gonna start putting the QA1 stuff together, and we'll get that stuff right, and then I'll check and see if my hole saw for that got dropped off. Then hopefully we can cut that and get the fuel pump inside of there so I can see how it looks. But that's gonna be it. Your boy gonna go ahead and start putting stuff together, and then I'll tap in with y'all when I got stuff together and how we looking. Yeah. All right, boys, what is up? So just a little update. So voice still messed up. Currently working on the fuel pump hanger. So I did a little digging as far as my gas tank goes, and I used the old one to kind of look at. So I'm gonna show y'all how the old one kind of slopes that way, and then it's down in the pump, in the tank. And then, you know, this one's just straight down. So since I can't put a hole where it is, and then we already modified this hole for that hanger to fit, I'm gonna just build like a bracket that sits the pumps down in the baffle in the back. So working on that, working on getting the bracing done so we can get the rear end done. I'm waiting on my, what's that thing called? Waiting on my fuel pump access door to come so I can finish that. I got the new joint for the welder, so we can get that right. So I'm probably gonna spend tonight messing with the rest of the brackets on both sides so I can get them in there. Finally got another part from LME. Transmission jack is here. Yeah, everything just kind of here. Oh, if y'all hadn't seen, your boy I just laid the radiator in there because I wanted to see what it looked like. So laid it in there. I'm gonna either make some brackets. I really want to make a plate that goes over the whole cowl plus holds this in place. So I'm gonna look at a few options as far as that goes. But I'll probably have to wait until I got everything in completely before I do that. But yeah, so that parts for our interiors on the way. Fuel pump access door, that's on the way. Few more parts for the motors on the way. Yeah, we just got a lot of stuff like on the way. So I'm working what I got for right now. Hope y'all enjoyed Easter last week. Another reason why I didn't post last week. Took the weekend off. So hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all Easter. Hopefully that shit was fire. For those of y'all that went to church, hope you enjoyed Resurrection Sunday, you know. So I'm not really gonna record tonight. I'm gonna kind of just work and get stuff out the way and then update y'all in the video that's gonna come out next week. But yeah, this one will come out this week, and then hopefully the week after we'll be putting this motor together, and then we'll be going from there. So appreciate y'all boys with utmost. But you know, with that being said, your boy Hype is out. Peace.
It's been 11 years. I held it in and I ain't shed a tear. I had a story I ain't never share. Thought it was normal cause they left us here. Just for the voices they will never hear. Walking out the courtroom, cameras everywhere. Yeah, and they say better join them, you can't beat them. Don't believe them cause I went against the odds to make it even. It's deceiving.